The coronavirus pandemic is taking a toll and reshaping lives in countries across the world. In Guyana, it's no different. But Morgan's Learning Center, a pioneer in the private educational system, has implemented ideas to keep Guyanese children in the classroom. Full-time online classes from your home, MLC in Techlify piloted a state-of-the-art e-learning platform that makes learning easy with one click. Morgan's rolled out their e-learning platform after Guyana recorded its first case of the coronavirus in March. This vision was birthed months before the coronavirus and is now blossoming.
That we reached out to Joshua Kisoon and Techlify. We met briefly, and I told Joshua I needed the program that we had to be improved, because when we opened our doors sometime in 2018, back in 2018, we had a platform that catered for online teaching, but at that time it was not as it is now, so it needed more work. We reached out to Joshua Kisoon and Techlify, and in the space of 2 weeks, we were able to move our entire institution, MLC, online.
For those who may not know what the e-learning platform is, it is an online teaching method pioneered by MLC. Now MLC is offering full-time classes to all forms from the comfort of your home, and the process is simple.
Again, I say to you, we are the only school in Guyana at this point in time with the entire school online. We have the entire school online. So our students, our afternoon classes are held. All right, we're catering for adults as well, because this platform is one that I think more adults would adopt to. All right, and they've been asking for it, that, you know, they have a busy schedule where they're working, they have children, and the persons who wish to have a second chance at writing their exams and securing passes at CXC. So they can now work at their convenience, all right, via this e-learning platform.
The project is a brainchild of Sir Orin Morgan and was amplified by Joshua Kisoon, the CEO and founder of Techlify. Techlify is a software development company from Good Hope on the east coast of Demerara.
I've been working with several entrepreneurs in Guyana, especially Sir Morgan, who also share my excitement in pushing forward technology and integrating technology in our everyday lives to really improve Guyana and help us to reach a potential that we could reach.
Morgan and Kisoon will sit for hours and work on ideas to make teaching and learning comfortable. Every step of the way, Morgan has provided guidance, and Kisoon will put those thoughts into action.
And I said, sir, you know, this is what we can do. We can build out an online classroom portal where we can have live classes, we can have assignments and lectures and everything, and it'll take 5 to 6 months, and we can get this up in 5 to 6 months. Sir Morgan told me, no, I promised the parents that next week we're launching this thing, right? And Sir Morgan he's always pushed us to some limits that we didn't know that we could reach, and thanks to Sir Morgan for that. So we just got started immediately building that out, and in 2 weeks we were able to launch a first version of the platform with all of the basic features that were needed to teach online. And again, us launching the platform is only half of the work. Adopting it and bug fixing and all these things were very, very important. And again, we had MLC support in that. I think Sir Morgan is really visionary in that he's always willing to adopt technology.
Morgan said the collaboration was simple with Joshua's knowledge of technology, and at MLC they understand in teaching.
You know, we're sharing with them what we need on this platform. You know, Techlify and Joshua Kisoon and his team, they accepted the challenge and the collaborative approach that would have birthed the e-learning platform to what it is now.
Here we have, as soon as the administrators log in, they can manage all locations of the school here, and you have all of the students. Administrators can also see all ongoing classes, so they can manage all of the classes. There are also online applications which can be managed here, and everything from students, online application, alumni, registrations, financials, examinations, report booklets, academic periods, your attendance registers, classes, teachers, everything is managed from the admin portal. Administrators can go into a teacher's profile, update the teacher's profile, specify, assign which classes a teacher teachers so that once a teacher logs in, there's a seamless flow and the teacher has access to their class and their students. Built into our live class is an automated attendance system where once a student would have joined the class, that attendance is automatically captured, the time that the student came into the class, the time that the student left the class. The time that the teacher came into the class and the time that the teacher left the class is also recorded. So attendance is automatically taken and sent into the attendance register from the administrative side.
Kisun is well qualified and was trained in India. From this little space with a handful of staff but strong networking with specialists from around the world.
Techlify also focuses on developing on our own products. So we have been really pushing recently to develop a full-fledged human resource management solution that is really aimed at serving not only Guyana, but the Caribbean and hopefully later the extended world.
One of the successes of the eLearning platform is that you can accommodate hundreds of students at the same time.
We were able during the pandemic to have our students, while away from school, they were on this platform and they were able to be tested. They were able to be tested. They had their examinations. They submitted their coursework. In fact, we recently completed our summer program, and we had a total of 700 exams running that were completed during that summer program.
Parents and students are related to be a part of the eLearning platform.
Because the teachers there, they're very, very, supportive. As soon as you call, they are always ready to help.
So we're very happy for this idea, and we give thanks to Sir Morgan, yes, and the ministry, and him could probably liaison because he brought this idea up front, and how they could come about it to spread it throughout all school area.
What I found is for every subject area, sometimes I would sit in and I would listen, and I was actually quite impressed with the level of learning and interaction that actually takes place. For example, I note that a few times they had group assignments, and I saw my daughter very involved and engaged, contacting the other members of the group to get the work completed. And that is a plus because there are no shortcuts in learning. And I see the process happening step by step for the students. And that is extremely beneficial for both the teacher and for the student.
It is well organized. I think a lot of thought was placed into the whole initiative because at first, even while I was enrolling Mecca into the program, I was still a little skeptical because I wasn't certain as to what the outcome will be. But from her first lesson, I think her first lesson was the language. Yes, I think she had language with Miss Walcott. From the first lesson, I love the interaction. They have a whole lot of interaction sessions. The teachers are very motivational.
For the students, this is comforting, especially at this time, as Guyana finds alternative ways to keep children in the classroom virtually, with MLC miles ahead of the pack.
It's very beneficial because my school wasn't really teaching me anything and I wasn't really going any lessons over quarantine. It's I feel like I was dropping behind until I started this summer program. So I feel like I bounced back on track.
It has been a great help because we have the different subject areas and the teachers are very excellent in their teaching. The way of teaching is actually unique.
And they always make sure you know the concepts before they move on to the next topic.
Our school term begins on the 7th of September, and we've added new subjects. Now, we are not compelling people, but we're saying to you, if you're not satisfied with what your child is getting, feel free, all right, to come on board with MLC. Use or utilize our e-learning platform. There will be no regrets.
MLC is one of the top learning schools in Guyana, and over the years the school has gained some of the top grades at the regional exams.